on. The Weaver needs more time to get damage, and the Lion's harassment doesn't really do much against the Tide either.
One of the big things is I feel like the Tide Hunter should actually have a lot more pressure against him than the Void, just because I think Void will match up pretty well against Lifestealer and Disruptor. But the difference is right now is that KP was able to get his ward down that blocks away the hard camp. This is really limiting the pull of Digital Chaos.
This mid lane, Karka's actually in a lot of trouble. The prep was being worked so hard by Misery. That Saturn was chasing him around for a good fights in, like, from 5v5 into 4v5, and Newbee had that advantage too.
KP.
Oh yeah, with the Scarabeels coming out, KP, there's extra help coming in from Misery, and maybe they can hold him in position. Yep, they will. Misery again, a second successful movement from him.
As long as he didn't get crushed in level 1 or 2, he was naturally going to do okay.
I do like the build. Oh, Howard mid lane with that Disruptor ulti. Weehard's locked in. The Exorcism is not going to do enough. And the TP support that was arriving from DC does not come in time, so now it's the mid of Newbee will find themselves the first kill of Newbee.
It looks like they didn't anticipate the
Oh, they gotta be careful. That like Lion, Safka trying to move himself out. Howl's right on top of him with that open wounds. There's no way for the Lion to survive through this.
Immediately lost.
Visitor's gonna back out. KP revealing that blink dagger he went for. No mech this time around. He wants to get aggressive up against Misery. The mech will happen for Misery as he continues to retreat out. Hand of God is also up his sleeve if he wants to. And they move around the tree line to relocate. It comes in. The Ravage and a click on both of the DC heroes. But how much more can they get? The Hand of God will kick in. Dusk's finally going to go down, and Misery will join him. So the Ravage committal does work for him. Resolution, well, he's going to get locked in. Does that storm? Resolution can't get himself away. Digital Chaos. They end up giving 3 hero kills over to Newbee. Resolution coming in for the consolation on top, but Chuan in position for that middle lane, gonna look for the move. Move jumps in, nice Chronosphere, finding Chuan. KP gonna join him as well. Weehard lets the oldie rip with a follow-up silence. There won't be any Ravage until for a second. Now it's available. The Disruptor, Chuan's already gone down. Weehard trying to get that space, goes into the tree line. Now the Ravage will connect. Weehard into the tree line. Can he stay alive? He's still being chased down by Hal, but nope. You can delete Weehar from this fight. There's still a chase going on mid lane with Misery being chased down by Moo. There's too much slow with the Viper Strike as well. Misery's got a mech charge, but doesn't even expend it. He accepts the fact that he's dead. And Newbee, they are just so... Finger of Death took a little too long to get out. And now Moo, okay, well Chuan, they flood the vision and they glimpse him straight back into that ultimate. So Moo trapped in here with KP. They're going to relocate down towards this as well. So Moo will die. You do have all of Newbee rotate over.
Yeah, but look what just happened, right? There were 5 heroes. Of course, they relocated 2 to mid, but there were win 5-man fights, but it's going to be super late lane game at this point.
Glimpse back over, and now it's going to be Moo who goes down.
Because at this point, burst him down with a finger of death and then surround the Viper, who's tanky as all hell, but won't be able to have an escape mechanism. This could actually work out really well, but we'll see.
Thankfully, observe what they had. They know that you actually have Karka behind, and there it is. Yep, they jump in, they find Karka. Chen's gone down in the meantime to Misery, so maybe this isn't the best trade-off. They need to find that core. They need Moo to die on bottom lane at the same time. The tier 2 tower's being pressured, and they're having to chase a long, long way to find Moo. Weehard will finally send him up with that Yule Scepter, and with the extra support coming in from line, it will be 2 heroes. First damage, Moo jumps out. He finds KP, but that damage is so minimal. The 4-star him away, so KP will survive. Weehard, Yule Scepter's up defensively. The finger of death is not protecting up KP. Still got the Ravage, go casting up 3 of DC, still walking away. KP will survive. The Dark Freeway's giving him the vision. Death Prophet is down. You fall back onto the line, trying to find that extra burst damage quickly. But it's just Newbee, they reset out. KP's not a healthy man, but you don't care, you've got Howl on the front lines.
Yeah, you could see Newbee are just simply too far ahead. The fact that they went for that Chronosphere and weren't even close to killing KP fast enough to prevent the Ravage from going off. That's the only way they win that team fight right there, especially with the pickoff that just happened on the Lions. Have this big tanky lifesteal in the front line.
They just don't have the Aegis anymore. Like, that's the only thing which would be in the back of the mind, saying, okay, we don't have that easy immortality from Hal, so he is successful for the gank. You can have Move jump forward as KP just blocks a lot of the damage in a quick anchor smash blink forward. Also takes a lot of the aggro of DC. They finally freed DC. That wall from Chuan was holding him back, and now his Moo's in trouble. Time walk 1 second. He's got 1 chance to get him there, and then leap away to safety. Another silence. just trying to keep the control going. The Newbee, they got a lot of survivability. Now with the 4-stars back out again, they might be running a little bit low on charges. DC understand this. And that's why they're waiting. They move up, they break the smoke. There's a shot. MVP hits the entire team. Say goodbye to Resolution. And say goodbye to DC. That game is over. KT just basically sealed that one so perfect. They saw them coming from a mile away. And DC will be wiped by Newbee here in game 1 of this best of 3. That wasn't anywhere near close.
No, absolutely not. Newbee, very dominant win here in game number 1. I mean,